Were you shell shocked at all when you're sitting there next to Antonio Gates or Philip Rivers? Were you like, man, these are the guys I've been watching on TV, and now I'm on the same
Yeah.
team?
Yeah. I remember, man, I was so nervous to meet Antonio. And so we were in our spring practices or whatever, and he didn't show up to those. So he didn't come. So I'm like,
He
man,
didn't have to, huh?
I'm not going to meet him until, camp time. Like, hope this all goes good, man. I hope he doesn't, not like me or whatever. I'm a people pleaser. So I'm a harmonizer. And so want people to, I'm a people person basically,
Yeah.
I wanted everything to be smoothly. And so I remember we had like a community event one day on the day of one of our practices, and all of a sudden, like, I walk in the locker room early in the morning for that day, and he was just standing there, and I'm like at his locker, and we were like 2 lockers away or whatever, and I'm like, oh man, this is it. And he was just like, "What's up, man? How we doing?" Like, and I was just like, "Oh, what's up, bro?" And like we just hit it off, started talking. Then, I mean, I'm so nervous, right? Because this is Antonio Gates, one of the best tight ends of all time. I mean, we're just chopping it up and at like 7 in the morning in the locker room. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm 21 years old, meeting a Hall of Famer, just someone that you've watched for, a long time. And then, I walk in the bathroom that day too, and I'm just like washing my hands, and I look over and Phil's like, "Oh, what's up, stud? How you doing, man? Welcome. Glad you're here." And I'm like, "Dang, this is crazy." Like, just crazy, like crazy to walk in through the locker room and just like, I'm just, someone that you've watched forever, and you
Mhm.
see, and you feel like I feel like those are the only, that was the only time. After that, honestly, a lot of the people I meet now, I'm like, I don't really get starstruck, but honestly, a little bit with like Antonio. I remember watching him in practice that day, and like the first day I watched him run around, I was like kind of starstruck. I couldn't stop watching. I was just like, this is so cool. Like, I am just like right here. I was such a fanboy, but I was like, then at the same time, I was like, I'm doing this too now. Like, I gotta kind of buckle it up. So
Yeah.
trying to balance the two, but it was really, really cool to, have two dudes like that just right away in the locker room was pretty awesome.